Hey guys, just want to take a quick second and talk to you about the upcoming spring, summer season, specifically on the fly rod. So, getting into flood tide, still good low tide fishing, and if you're looking for a new rod, this is the one I'm going with this year. Pretty excited about it for my cast, which is mediocre at best. I can get it done, but this rod has certainly helped me, and maybe it'll help you guys. Normally, I don't recommend going with the latest and greatest and the most expensive rod out there. It's normally not a match for most skill sets. But this rod that I'm going to talk about here is the exception to that rule. So Sage just came out with the Salt R8, this little gem right here, and I love it. And my cast is much better because of it, and it's because it's lighter and I can feel the line. I can feel like I'm in control of the line the whole time. So a couple things about this rod. There was a regular R8. Now they just came out with the Salt R8. A little bit more strength here in the backbone for larger fish. And some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about today is my own opinion. So for this rod, normally I would tell you to go with an 8-weight for redfish. This rod in particular, because it's so light, I'm going to tell you to go with a 7-weight because it's lighter and stronger. And when you put a 7-weight line on here, whether it be the regular Flats Pro or the Quick Shooter, the line just jumps off this rod. It's insane. And really just, you feel in control the whole time. So that would be my choice for somebody who's looking for a new rod, just getting into fly fishing, or an experienced angler. Give it a shot because it is phenomenal. You can certainly come down here. We'll give you a casting lesson out in the parking lot. We have a couple parking lot lines, so we can get that done for you. And one of the interesting things about this rod is that because it's so light, a lot of traditional fly reels feel a little heavy on it. So with this one, so this is a very, expensive rod, just over $1,000. And I'm fishing it with either a Redington Rise, which is one of the cheapest reels you can get because of the weight. It feels very, very lightweight, complements the rod's weight, and it feels effortless in your hand. The reel I'm switching over to is the Sage Arbor XL, this guy right here. And the reason for that is it's almost the same weight. These are both 8-weight reels. But if you look at the size difference, my retrieve rate is going to be much greater here once I get the fish on the reel. So slightly skinnier, but that surface area for my retrieve rate and keeping the same physical weight of the reel on that rod makes this thing deadly. Now this is rated for heavy freshwater, light saltwater. So what that means for us around here is it's perfect for bass and it's perfect for redfish. So wouldn't go after a jack or a cobia with this guy, but all day long with redfish, bass in the ponds. And this year, I'm going with fluorocarbon leaders the whole year because yes, the water gets muddy in the summertime, but for where we're typically fly fishing, we're in skinny water and it's clear. So give yourself the advantage of fluorocarbon. It's also going to, if you're using crab or shrimp flies, it's going to sink as opposed to nylon, which is going to float a little bit more. Now, obviously, if you're using a gurgler, you're going to want that nylon or mono leader. But if you're using anything else, go with fluorocarbon. It's going to help your presentation for sure. And then, of course, at the end of the day, clean your stuff. Obviously hose everything down, but take your line out, slide it through the box here with the cleaner, and just maintain and condition that line for the whole year. Makes a big difference in the long run, and everything will perform at a top level. So that's it. That's my top pick for this year fly fishing. Hopefully I'm right. We'll see. I'll talk to you at the end of the season. We'll see how we do. Hopefully we got a couple great pictures and a couple good flood tides out here to test my theory. So feel free to come in, test them out. We are going to have a Sage demo day here at the shop at some point, end of April, early May. So come in and check that out. Raz will be here with all the latest and greatest toys. You can see all the different reels, rods, throw the same rod with different lines and see which one really speaks to your cast. And that's what it's all about. So hope to see you soon.